Hi, Larry. How are you? I hope you have a great day so far. I know if you can hear my voice, but yeah, mention talking about this. So it's like, why not do it? But again, like I have a purpose of, I have a purpose of drawing again. So, um, yeah, Rose recommend me, suggest me to draw Mimikyu for the spooky, month. So it's like, why not for it? So here we go. I already done the sketch anyway for the outline, super rough one, and then the rest of the process will be simply pen and the background will be just a watercolor ink and stuff like that. So usual stuff will happening for it. Funny enough, I actually didn't even use the pen. Usually I do a lot of like shading work for it for most of my art, but for the Dusco one, I actually didn't use a pen at all. I just used the watercolor for all of it. But this time, like, I want to really show the spookiness from Mimikyu, so that's a perfect doing you know, using a pen style a little bit. So that's why I use this. Thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. Nothing too big. It's just the average. I always tell people that it's like me just have to stay humble for it. Like, nah, nothing too crazy. This is just like average work of art that I always make for it. Mention raid. Missed the end of stream. Yeah, I yeah, I had to start it, so it's like I couldn't do the. I usually, if I could do multitasking for it, but it's like I was like when I into art, I have to into art, so I couldn't do the like say bye to the mission stream and then have to focus on this a little bit. We create the new streamer. Hell yeah! I used to do again. I think mention or you mentioned that I used to do YouTube like what, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. That was really long time ago actually. But yeah, thanks to you guys, I'm kind of back at it. First time doing the even YouTube stream here, so I'm happy to do that. I mean, since this is just as always like casual stream, if you guys have any other questions, like simple question to ask me, feel free to leave a question down. I'm happy to answer them. So that things doesn't make a little too awkward for it. Usually, I don't talk that much, but it's like I'm happy to talk a little bit too. And every single time when I use a pen and ink, and just my hands are shaking too. Well, thank you for stopping by my casual stream, people. I appreciate it for it. But I honestly haven't done any shading this crazy amount. I'm pretty sure I was shading a lot for Mimikyu, but this is just such a perfect um, texture for Mimikyu. Disguise like the style overall. So it's like it looks actually super eerie and spooky too. I actually like it a lot. Yeah, very ASMR. Yeah, I don't talk that much. Or maybe my voice is a little quiet, but I don't mind doing ASMR too. I just hope that you guys doesn't like fall asleep or something. You mean the scratching sound? That actually looks like sounds, very satisfying for some reason. I guess that's the beauty of you doing a traditional work because you get to even when I'm doing this, it's like I really love to hearing the scratching sound a lot. So well, every time when I look at this, it's more and more amazing. You're way too kind. I mean, it's all about skills, I guess. Like for me, I've been drawing and majoring fine arts for 20 years. So it's like at least, even though I'm like not really good at digital art, I know how to draw a little bit more. So I've been practicing a lot for, you know, sketching, shading, just to a lot of doing making a lot of different type of art. So it's like it gained more experience, and that's why I feel more natural doing like an ink for it. Okay, Mimikyu is the body part is like almost done. I feel like the hand I will definitely using. I will show you guys for the watercolor because honestly, watercolor is really fun to do, and it's more easier to do than the pen in general. I don't know why. Maybe it just there's no right or wrong answer for the watercolor, so that's why. Just going to maybe clean up a little bit line for the texture part, and then we'll move on to the next area for it. And I hope the rose is here so that she could see the final Or that would be actually amazing because Rose actually suggests to do to make a Mimikyu for this one. So it's like crossing my finger. Hopefully she is here, or maybe just see the video. Alrighty, man. It already looks so like Mimikyu looks so spooky and angry. I actually like it a lot. Yeah, so we're going to have to make it scary as possible. All right, guys, I will be back really soon. Fun fact, I'm going to have to put the water for my watercolor for my bucket real quick, so I'll be back here. Just one minute. All right, here's the fun part. For it. The one thing that I really like about Mimikyu Hand, like Spooky Hand in general, is that I can go messy as possible for this one. It doesn't have to be, you know, super clean or anything long as it just show that, it's a black hand that comes from underneath the Mimikyu, then it should look fine. seriously, my mind is blown. I'm glad that you guys live enjoy it. That make me actually happy a lot. You're better than Mission. Hey, don't say that to him though. Mission is still good. He's talented. We all know that. I'm not drawing stream ever again, bro. It's actually very nervous. If not, people don't believe me. I'm not heckin' nervous when I do actually do the live streaming drawing. To my nerve really bad sometimes, but it's like I have to, I have to make my mind like put a mind together to make it leave like good. Not like try not to mess up or anything. It's hard. It's nothing to I guess not like easy, but definitely when I do a lot of Twitch stream as well, so that actually helped me a lot to, you know, make it less like nervous in general. So, okay, we will let it dry a little bit while doing a little bit of watercoloring background, like simple, like cloudy style that might be better for it. This one, this one is small one, so I like it a little, not too much stuff going on, but focus on Mimikyu and Mimikyu hand. Maybe, yeah, someone actually mentioned that how I do, like today question would be like, how I do the gradients is basically how I adjusting the water is just, only thing I'm doing for it. That's a little bit darker, then I will fade it up. I text him. I will let it dry a little bit, and that's totally fine. As they even look cooler, to be honest, when you do the watercoloring and then you just spread it out like freaking nightmare like can. It's like that's actually really cool. I just got a goosebump, so I feel like maybe he just woke up. I have no idea where he lives. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people in the United States or in other country, they're what like early morning. I assume. Like in Asia, it's definitely at night, and over there, it's like really early morning. I left it for 2 minutes and it just get better and better. I mean, that's the magical of art, though. In the beginning, you see only the lines and simple shading, and then later on adding a background. It's like, whoa, boom, there we go. That's the art. That's the cool artwork. Spencer saw this and was like, oh my god. Well, just a couple minutes. I have to let it dry because obviously watercolor and the ink they always need what 2 to 3 minutes to let it dry. So we will hang a little bit here. And chat, have a question, feel free to ask me. Happy to share my art knowledge, whatever knowledge I have. I missed the whole background painting and then was like, whoa. I used now you started the outline resolve background. So I think that even background I can do a lot more too. I can even do now I'm thinking since it's just a lighter background, I could even make it a bit more darker in the middle for Mimikyu and then fade it out as a white color. So that's the stuff that I can actually do right away. Now I'm kind of thinking in my head. I know. What kind of watercolor do you have? So it's not a watercolor for this one. I have a specific brand for the ink type to use. I could share. Okay, so this is the brand I'm using for liquid watercolor. Uh, yeah, I don't know which brand is this, but it's a very popular brand for if you're, interested in doing a inking style like this. So that might be a brand to go for. To me, the green uh, crayon tastes the best. What your favorite color? Uh, my favorite color? Good question, actually. I love black, obviously. I love blue. What type of blue? Sky blue is my favorite color. Orange is also my favorite color as well. Yeah, just like how it come, or do you have to add a water? Yes. For if you're kind of thinking about doing a watercoloring style, then not just ink, but need to have a bucket of water like this to adjust the style a little bit. Yeah. I add the water, and then amount of water that you added can adjust the whether you want to go for darker or whether you want to go for lighter. Yeah. I guess like everyone have a different style of it, but for me, that's just how I build up my own style for doing it. And yeah, that's also the one that I made it yesterday. And if people already saw it, my time lapse background trees, those are the fun part to work on it. For this one too, it's like I go for lighter water, and then later on I add the darker black, and then yeah, that's how I did that one. We'll double check whether it got dry a little bit, and not yet. Well, probably take me like six ripple to be a half good as this. I feel like whenever I have to get an inspiration, I need to take a what like two coffee at least to kind of make drive me like crazy a little bit in order to actually make a good artwork. Now I'm pretty addicted into caffeine, people. If you didn't notice, I heckin' love coffee. I want to drink coffee at night. It's what like 1:20 a.m., but I can't. Hello, EDFTCG. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it for it. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to master more. Laundry is calling, and Aaron. Do what you need to do. All right. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, if people just stopping by right now, you actually didn't miss like actually you missed a little bit, but like there's still a few parts that we could work on it for this one, so everything is good. Yeah, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it for it. The bottom part is already full dry. It's just the upper part is a little too watery. That's a little dangerous to do it. Maybe just wait for just a 1 to 2 minutes, and then we could add to do more. But I actually mentioned this to stream that I only use a black ink right now so far. Maybe in the future I could test out or experiment with a different type of ink. That might be something that I could do. So yeah. So far though, I do like black ink a lot. And then if you adjust the water ingredients, like you get to have these like bluish gray color. I don't know what that color called, but yeah, it's also a very cool color to show off, not just the black in general. So. Morning, morning. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's a too much for it. There we go. Man, I feel like Mimikyu is going to like murder people. I don't know why. This is just way too spooky. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, all the cookies showing up. Indeed. Too many cool people here. I'm overwhelmed. Break is almost over. At work, figure I would popping in real quick. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate for it. Other people actually enjoyed it. That matter a lot for me. So right now we're just adding a super dark outline like this. So you see the contrast a little bit more. Well, I actually wasn't originally even make a poke art today, but mission definitely inspired me to make something like not too big. It doesn't have to be big. So yeah, I'm glad that I actually made it today. At least I made a poke art. That make a lot of matter for me. Okay, I think we're almost done with it. Nothing too crazy that we have to add it on. Perfect. Have to dry a little bit here for this part. We got one Kevin. Now the other Kevin need to show up. I hope so. I hope he should show up before I end my stream for it. Surprisingly, the outcome actually came out pretty good. I'm actually very satisfied how it turned out. Almost looked like a haunting dream or something. Now I'm thinking, if I even make a tag team like art and Mimikyu with the dark art. That would be so dope. Appreciate it for it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just I feel like all because Mimikyu Creepy Hand just came out pretty good. That's why I like it a lot. Okay. I feel like the outline for the mouth just have to be a little bit darker. Yeah. Okie dokie, I think I'm done for it. Yep, it looked pretty good. Not bad. Try or use the outline for Mimikyu eyes. Maybe not. I will just leave it like this. I don't think that there are other parts I need to work on. Maybe sometime overdoing stuff is not going to help a lot. So we'll keep it simple and clean as possible. Maybe just small little part at the bottom and then it should be done. I think yeah, that was pretty quick, not gonna lie. It took about 1 hour exactly to do this small little mimicry art. Doesn't look small, but for me it does look small a little bit. Okay, today is October 11, 25. Actually, I don't like this part. I will cover it up. Like every time when you make a art and then you see something that you really don't like, have to fix a little bit, but you have to leave it alone. That's all. I know how to describe it, but that's sort of every artist like dilemma. Right? Well, there we go. That's a better lighting for it. I hope everyone like it. I bet everyone like it anyway. You guys already saw the whole process of me making a poke art here, so I'm glad that everyone's stopping by and see the small little bit of my creative making here. So here we go. That's the final product. I hope you like it. It took about 1 hour, 9 minutes, and that's the most fastest art I ever made for it. Yeah, usually if I could speed things up or even do the traditional art like this, it's like will only take about 1 hour. For digital art like this, it's not. Uh, if I do like small arts without any detail, like super rough, then I can definitely do 1 hour. But for digital art, I usually take about 3 hours to add a full detail. If I do quick, yeah. Hey, we actually did it. My goal is even just finish. It, like, it doesn't matter how long my art take, but my goal was to at least like finish it off. So you guys can see the final product and yeah, to get a feedback or hopefully you guys like it. That was my goal, and then we reached it today. So yeah, there you go. That is my second spooky art Pokemon project I'm working on until October 31st. Because obviously Halloween is a thing, and I freaking love spooky thing a lot, even ghost, like Reaper, stuff like that. So yeah. Hello, thank you for stopping by. You are just in time to just checking out my final result of it. Yeah, I just finished like 1 minute ago. I just finished a mimicry art here, so there we go. Like a lot of people actually saw me the whole process of making it in the beginning of shading a Mimikyu, and then later on the background shading and the spooky hand for actually was it spooky hand was the second making, maybe second or third, but I did a background first. No, I actually did the hand first and then the background later on. So yep, there you go. I know. I feel like there's nothing else going on right now since we already finished our goal today. If anyone didn't saw my last time lapse video, obviously I did make a dust ball art here. You can see the not the process, but you see the final result of me making dust card. This was such a fun one to work on it. Obviously the fun one, if you guys notice, yeah, this is the car from the Crown Zenith car with the forest and then the skull right there. I really like that artwork a lot, so that's why I had to make it. Trees are amazing. I love the texture in general, so I just the fact that the skull is in the middle for center perspective, so that's why I have to pick. Simple trees are not exactly the same, but I just did it for my own style. So there we go. Yeah. And did I even? Oh, I could also even show you guys a Darkrai. So Darkrai was the first one that I worked on it. This was also my slickest thing because I hecking love Darkrai a lot. Yeah, Darkrai. And then the second one was the Dust Bowl, and then the final one, the third one is Mimikyu. Do I even know if I have other Pokemon? I actually do have another one. I don't know if people even interested in seeing my other Poke art. I could definitely show it. Or they just show it. Fuck it. It's not much, but before the Darkrai, I also hecking love Surge. So yeah, it's pretty large actually for this one. But yeah, this one was also my favorite one to work on. Background is actually charcoal, so I use a pens for the storage and then use a charcoal for background for this one. Mm, yeah, it was a lot of messy for this one because it's like it was a photo from Pokemon United, so the storage was like dashing through it with the exploding background. It was incredible and getting ready for work. So just to popping in to say good morning and hello. Thank you for popping, Kevin. I appreciate it for it. Hope it goes. I like to see the ghost lore. Ghost lore is interesting. I never drew ghost lore before, but I could try maybe. I'm open for any Pokemon suggestion anyway for next project for you guys. So long as the poke, the poke themes are like spooky Pokemon or scary Pokemon, then always welcome to live comment down, and I can definitely vote for one random one for next one. I like the miracle. Kevin, you made it. Did Kevin see the uh, Mimikyu? I hope so. I think he saw it. If not, then obviously all my Pokemon arts are I guess like good anyway. So yeah, as long as your suggestion is like match with the spooky theme, I'm happy to take it for the next one. So I really like this one as well. Um, and then for the casual, nothing too crazy. Obviously, this was also just a fun little doodle that I made for storage because I love pen a lot. Yep. Oh, Have you done Gengar? No, not yet. Obviously Gengar is probably the most popular one, I bet. So I can see that happening. I just did a Mimikyu and loving it. Haha. Thank you, thank you. Maybe for Gengar, I could even do the tech. Like, is there? I bet the Gengar has a tag team Gengar cars. Oh, that was a definitely Mimikyu with the Gengar. Damn it. Maybe I will take the Gengar for next one because I already did the Mimikyu. That makes sense a lot actually. What about making not the spooky Pokemon? So, oh, that's interesting. So you mean the opposite way of drawing the spooky Pokemon, but not making them as spooky. Oh, holy, that's actually pretty hard. Maybe like spooky Pokemon, but make it as a cute. I don't know. Like turning a cute Pokemon into spooky. Oh, I actually like the opposite. I hecking love making character as a really, really spooky style. Um, because that just like honestly that's really my expertise. I love dark style a lot too. Yeah, so I am down for making cute Pokemon into a hecking scary spooky Pokemon. I'm down for that theme. Like Psyduck, yeah, I could try do the Psyduck one. That would be cool as well. I mean, I actually didn't even thought that. That's a good idea. Um, yeah, so there you go. One, two. I did a lot of artwork actually for my sketchbook here. Like previously, it's just about the other character for it, but now it's full of Pokemon. I tried to fool with the Pokemon art for this one. Yeah, maybe I will do the Gengar first, and then we'll take the challenge of making cute Pokemon into spooky Pokemon for it. I'm down for that. Yeah, my goal, honestly, I have a goal for filling all these paper here. I actually only started last year, so still have a long way to go, but it will be a good one when I feel, seeing feel the one book with full with, different type of art. So that's cool. I know this, like maybe I could show one more. I Clefairy with a fang and then drip, blue drip from the dam. That already sounds like the description of it is already sounds spooky. Not gonna lie. But in Twitter, so I have a Twitter, and sometimes I love drawing the original character we call as an OC from a different type of artist. So I love drawing the other people, character, their original character pretty much. And it's it's actually from last year that I drew where people that I know in my own community, they have their own character design, and I hecking love their design a lot, so I drew this. And they were actually very surprised, even their original OC character as a really spooky vibe, which explain it for a perfect Halloween theme, I guess. So I just want to show some cool art for you guys too, because why not? So I do a lot of type of art, like not just Pokemon, but like OC, like character art. other artists are. I love Riz. He's one of the coolest DJ artists ever, and I love listening to her music. That's why I drew this. It was what like 3 months ago she released the album, and then when I heard that soundtrack was so like kind of tripping over, and I really loved the visual and stuff like that. So that's why I had to do this. It was fun one to work on as well. So yeah. And then later on, I continue working on Pokemon art. Yep, that was my live stream right there. So I didn't expect this finishing like so. I feel like so quick. I don't know how you guys feel though. Every, like I feel like stream would take much longer, but like as always, it feel like just time goes way too fast for me to do it. So Kevin, sorry we blew up your phone. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like they just wanna show my like yeah, they just wanna show my artwork to you, Kevin. I guess that's why they blew up your phone. I don't know. Like maybe we just have a 10 minutes left for until we end the stream. Like whatever you guys want to do. Maybe if you guys want to see the digital art, I can show just a few of them. I already posted on, and then we can just share it because I feel like this is first like YouTube stream, and I want to do not a lot, but like enough like stuff with you guys. So like because I cannot stream like every single day. I don't think even stream for my YouTube will be frequently like it will be like on schedule every single time. All I can say that it will be super random. Depends on how I feel, like whether I want to do the stream today or not. It will be yeah, it will be a random time, but I could say that mostly I will do like this time because obviously I'm a night owl. I do a lot late or in the early morning when you guys are well like late afternoon or something like that. I could do that too. I just have to also figure out the time for it. Take your time and do what make me feel comfortable. I appreciate it for it. Yeah. I mean, we only have 10 minutes, so let's just like take it one step at a time for it. Like we stream like once a month, twice if you're lucky, but for sure this weekend. I feel like weekends are the good timing for everyone. I don't know what like you guys feel most comfortable with. Obviously, today is a Friday for me. I'm not sure about other people. Maybe they are having a Friday right now, but I can definitely think for the weekends. Weekends for both Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday. I will pick a random day for a weekend, and then we'll see which day is the best for you guys to see the stream for it. That might be a good idea. But usually when I do the Twitch stream as well, we put not Twitch, Twitter stream. I do one week for two stream, like one Wednesday and then one Saturday. I can definitely figure out that too. Yeah, because everyone feel like weekends are best. Like, but some people they have their stuff to do during the weekend, so that's totally understandable too. So yeah. Well, since we have a few minutes left, I will show the couple of the artwork from my lovely So these are the poke art I made so far. I don't know what you guys wanna see, but obviously I there's a summer one that I really like. Was the artwork I made too. So this was the original artwork right here, and then this was the digital one that I made. It was really fun and a lot of detailed work on. But yeah, I picked Samura because Samura is my favorite Gen 5 star. No cap. No need to explain. I do like other Gen 5 Pokemon star too, but can deny that he is the most coolest one. Um, I already did mention, so Beard that channel, oh, this has a terrible lighting, but Beard that channel in the Discord, they have a weekly Pokemon art pocket art channel, like challenge, not channel. Um, they picked the ponytail Galarian version last month, I believe. So it's like our goal was to draw the artwork that has a Galarian ponytail. I never drew ponytail before, but there we go. That's my kind of interpretation of like the ponytail in the forest. I thought about this because I remember when they like the Nintendo like Pokemon they released a new Pokemon. Um and yeah, for a ponytail it's like it was in the forest and it was very ominous like ambience like style. So it's like that kind of remind me of like, hey, okay, I want to make something that is similar style but completely different. So there's my take right there. I freaking love this one. Gotta say, it was my most proudest dog ride, like Pokemon art I ever made. People like it a lot. It was nothing too crazy, but yeah, I love the moon and then the cloud. That's actually not cloud. That's actually a forest. But yeah, I guess I got a lot of inspiration in general. Yeah, the when the idea just to hit you right there, it's like the artwork just turned out so good. That was like the best moment for it, and then people like it. That's matter too, you know. So that's my favorite artwork right there. I already posted a Darkrai one in the. There we go. I did a little bit of tracing, but that's fine. That was from an original photo, and then later on I did the rest of it by my own right there. Yeah, I already. If you guys didn't know, I already posted the Darkrai time lapse on my shorts. So if you guys are interested in it, make sure to check out that as well for it. Adding a shadow part right there, and then the last part for the cloud, and then with the shadow in the moon right there. So symbol Giratina, yes. I had a trouble with this one. Not the like bad trouble, but kind of figuring out the what the background might be fitting for one. So I had a two different style. This one or it was this one. So we'll go check out the timeline video, but I did the dark gray. Let's go on Discord picture for it. Yeah, let's go one was also like, yeah, I already posted that one as well as the official video. So if you guys are interested in seeing a Duskull, I highly recommend to see that because that shows my kind of really step by step of making as a, using as a traditional style a little bit more. But yeah, for Giratina one, I had a trouble with which background might be fit better. So it's like either this one or since the Giratina is like in the middle of like Poke and yall, but like I represent their color as a in the middle with something like I don't know. the best description I would say is a distorted like space. I kind of thought that idea, and then it's like, oh, okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense. So that I made this background a little bit. So I know which background might be fitter for you guys. I actually like both of them a lot, though. I like this one too because it's much more simpler background, but you can also see how this door space will look for perfect for Giratina for it. So that's why it was a little bit of challenge for this one, but yeah, still have fun. Giratina, one of my favorite like legendary as well for it. So that and obviously one of my another favorite one for Lugia. This one was original. This one was my style. Not completely same, but I can, I guess I still did a good job of keeping my own style for it. For the, that Kirsten is sick. I appreciate it for it. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah. So I guess the other like Pokemon art that may really help to build up for making this one because obviously this one hacking like really really difficult to even figuring out the background layer details how complicated it is even compared to any other poke art I made. So um, yeah, it was a lot of challenge, but it was at the same time the most proud of Pokemon art I made. Yeah. And yeah, this was from a Pokemon Pocket. There was a Lugia card that is like show as immersive 3D, and that was the most sickest like thing I ever saw. So it was at the bottom is the Lugia, and the upper. If you go for the immersive video, you go upper part and it show up as a holo version, which is also very cool. So maybe for this one, since I already finished the Lugia, I could make a connected version for upper like whole as well. I'm actually even thinking about that right now. So we'll see how it goes. And then the last part everyone knows is the restaurant. Simple, nothing too crazy for it. Um, I drew a restaurant because a couple months ago it was a celebration of the Generation 5 release date. So that's why I wanted to make a like contribute art for a restaurant because I love restaurant too. So there you go. That's my simple Pokemon art. You should design the clothing. Maybe. I feel like design clothing is also like completely different area for me because like clothing are part of fashion, and if you're in the fashion design or fashion art, I bet I have to also learn the other like a lot of different field or different type of art for fashion as well. So um yeah, I mean I always want to do like game design characters a lot. Like that's something that I really love. Or even make a simple like concept art. That's also something that I really love as well. For it, I will buy those prints and shirts. I I could think it. Yeah, I mean, I guess like prints and shirts are a different story. And, actually making a design for a clothing for it. I'll think about that. If I do even make a merchandise like based on my art, I could just think it as a simple poster or like sticker, something I could think of right now. Yeah, that might be a good idea too, even considering. Yeah. But I used to do a lot. I still love like game character design, concept art. That's why I love like Monster a lot. Like funny enough, that's why I love Pokemon. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Digimon. Like those are my child. I do legit like childhood. Where it will sell your art. It's amazing. I hope. I mean, you never. I guess like never know the trend a little. Like you never know for a trend. This Mimikyu on the Mimikyu on the acid washes sure will be awesome. Like I could see that though. Like something with a spreading spooky thing. Yeah. Man, I feel like if kids are wearing that, like they would be like getting. I hope they wouldn't get a nightmare. They need to have a good sleep though, not the spooky Mimikyu like this. Well, they will like he will hunt. Like Mimikyu will be hunting them. That's a little too scary. But I know for me, it's like I love like I love making as a sticker. So maybe I will make like my art as a small little sticker. I will try that one because again, I guess people will never know if you will like it or not. Only have to try. Oh well, okay. I guess it's like right now it's like 2:20 a.m. and it's time to go to bed for me, I guess. Well, I hope thank you for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it for it. Those who were sticking around in the beginning from the end, you guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and days. Hopefully, maybe if I feel good about my, you know, feeling less tired, feeling good. Maybe we'll do another stream on weekend. So I will leave a statement about the stream on my post on YouTube. So make sure to check that as well. If you haven't checked out the latest one, Dusko Time Lab, make sure to check out. Leave a like, comment whatever you like about art. I would be deeply appreciated for it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful days. I will see you guys soon. Peace out. Thank you.